180 Bravo Bravo, good afternoon to you. Report your altitude.
2,000 feet on 1014.
Hello, Wycliffe Barrett here, Xplane Dedicated. This is part 3 of the tutorials of the Flight Factor Airbus A320, and what we're going to do now, we're looking at the 12 steps to configuring the aircraft for takeoff. This is really straightforward and can be done very, very quickly. Now, I'm using Mike Ray's book, and I'll put a photo of the book up at the end, but I'm using Mike Ray's book to take me through the 12 steps. So let's get into the aircraft and have a look. Here we are, we're in the aircraft, it's preloaded, we've got the flight plan in and the engines are running. We'll just turn off the engine ignition to normal, and then we'll get rid of the APU as well. Now we're going to move into the 12 steps for configuring the aircraft for takeoff. This is really straightforward stuff, and I've put lots of labels in to help us. So step 1 is indicate the flight director. Then step 2 is setting the barrow of pressure for the airport you're at. Moving on to step 3, which is selecting the ND. I normally have it on arc, and then setting the ND scale is step 4. Fairly straightforward so far. Moving on, step 5 and step 6 is setting the speed and setting the heading, and then making sure you push the buttons in and get the white dots. Step 8 is set the altitude. Now you're probably wondering what's happened to step 7. Step 7 would be setting auto throttle, but in this simulator you cannot set auto throttle then. Auto throttle sets on Toga later. Anyway, step 9, auto brake to max. And then, what is it? Oh gosh, here we go. Oh yes, of course, set the flaps. So step 10 is setting the flaps. Moving them over to the other side, set the spoilers by pulling the lever up. So that's step 11. And then finally, we'll move to step 12, which is setting takeoff configuration. So we'll just pull this up here, and step 12, takeoff config, press that button there on the panel. That is it. That's your 12 steps to setting the aircraft up for flight. One final thing here, which isn't on the 12 steps, set the squawk code, and then we're done. I mentioned Mike Ray's book. Here's a picture of Mike Ray's book, and I will put a link in the description as to where you can get that from. Absolutely brilliant book. I've got them for the Airbus and I've got them for the Boeings. Hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. If you find these helpful, I'm really, really happy. We'll see you soon.